Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, we were trying to activate some stuff. We were trying to get blood magic to the point where we could actually, well, do some experiments with the Primordial Pearl, and we were getting together all the stuff we needed for the last 4 items that are really kind of the major crafting things. And yeah, it's gonna take forever. I'm gonna be honest. Getting the Life Shards is gonna take just absolutely forever. So I went ahead and upgraded the altar with a bunch of speed runes. I just made a whole bunch of them, and tried to do some stuff with that, but it's still taking forever. And I have an idea of how to change that, but it's gonna require us to open this up. So I want to kind of clear out the area. Just go ahead and turn the lights on. If anything breaks, that's fine. The zombies break the different items, but we'll get to that soon enough. So let's go ahead and take our dagger of sacrifice. And I want to see how much blood we have in here. 14. Okay, so not that much. We are going to change what we use in here. Passive mobs have been fine, or rather, and they broke all the glass. There's a bunch of zombies up there. They broke all the lights. Okay, they broke one of the lights, which deactivated 2 of them. So just kill these guys. Oh, so that's what that is. Okay. Anyways, F7. A little bit of spawning area over there. So yeah, this farm is not particularly efficient, and there's a couple reasons for that, which I want to fix today. So, first of all, we no longer need the lights. They were cool, but we don't need them. We'll still have the redstone, because that will still be useful. And let's go ahead and pick up all of this stuff, because what we're going to do is we're going to modify this. We're no longer going to be using hostile mobs to spawn in to sacrifice for blood. We're going to use passive mobs. Specifically, we're going to use villagers. Now, the reason being, blood magic has kind of a tier list, so to speak, of what all mobs are like. Okay, how do I want to say this? It has a tier list of what mobs give you different, like, different amounts of blood. There we go. I get there eventually. So different amounts of blood are based solely on the type of mob used. And we're going to have to rebuild this thing a little bit, but that's not a problem. Let's just light it up for right now. So, for example, hostile mobs give you like... Okay, so passive mobs give you like 50, whereas hostile mobs give you more than the passive mobs. So, like, animals only give you like 50 blood. Hostile mobs give you like 100. But then villagers give you a ton, and it's on the magnitude of like 500, I think. I could be wrong on that, but it is a lot more. So what we're going to do is we're going to start spawning villagers in, and it should be a little bit better. So let's put this stuff away, and I have some tesseracts. This is how we're going to do things, and how do we want to do this? So I guess let's put Tesseract right here. We'll get that configured soon enough. Let's go ahead and break the lights. Let's turn all the lights off. And I'm going to light it up in here. So do something like so. And is that enough light? It is. Perfect. So we're going to just remove all of this stuff. And hopefully, so I got to figure out a way to be able to turn the spawner on and off. Because we will run out of supplies if we don't. So I think what we're going to do is we are just going to use the test rack as a on-off switch. I think that'll be fine. And so this will still be the on-off switch, so to speak. But we need to light that up. And we're going to just place a normal block like here. And this is going to get main configured receiving all. Actually doesn't need to receive items. No. Yeah, so set frequency. So that is now attached to the main frequency. And we're going to set it so that it is enabled on low. So theoretically, I think we can just run redstone like so. And that should turn it off. And it does. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. So with that taken care of, we need to get the mob spawner. So we're going to get an auto mob spawner. What are we missing? We're missing a machine frame, which I believe we can tell the system to make. And there is the auto spawner. That was easy. Now I want a safari net as well. We're going to grab another safari net. And finally, we're going to want some more stone blocks, stone bricks, whatever. We can put that away. And we're probably going to want conveyor belts. So I think this is enough conveyor belts. We'll find out soon enough. Redstone we shouldn't need anymore, and this other stuff we'll get to soon enough. So you know what? Let's switch this around. I've got to do it from underneath because evidently the redstone blocks it. So we'll do redstone high, and we're going to need, let's see, auto spawners. We'll try to spawn. If we do something like this, would that be fine? No. Let's move it up one. And that will immediately get power, and then we can fluid duct into it, which is the other thing we're going to have to do. That's why I have a second test rack in my inventory. So with that, we're just going to need to do something like this. And we'll push all the villagers down the hole. Now we could make this automatic, and I kind of looked into doing that, but it would use blood from our soul network, and that's not always going to be good. We can do something like that. And yeah, that's fine. Just kind of making things look somewhat nice. Do this. That does not go there. And yeah, this will be fine. So villager, ooh. That is a lot weirder when you're flying. Villagers will spawn and get pushed to where we want them to be. And all in all, it should be a grand old time. We shouldn't have any problems with anything. At least hope not. We need 2 more. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat. We are hungry. And what I want to do, so we're going to need some more conveyor belts. We don't need the auto spawner anymore. So conveyor belts were pretty easy to make. We're just going to need some more rails. And unless it probably grabbed them, didn't it? No, it didn't. Okay. So I did just need more. But yeah, so we're kind of in the point of this map where it's really going to come down to finishing up all of the projects that we have. So that works just fine. Now, when we turn this off, there will be a little bit of a delay, which is fine. But let's get rid of all that. We'll still need servos, tesseract, and all that as well. I believe main only has access to a couple things, but we can do something to make sure that it only accepts essence. I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not, but we can use a bucket, which I made a ton of because I had a bunch of B&A. And I completely forgot to show off something, but we can take a bucket of essence and put it in there. Real quick, because I was waiting so long for blood and trying to figure out what to do, I finished up the house. So not only have I added this little rim around the edge, which I think really looks nice. It breaks up the blue, so like that doesn't look too bad, but it's kinda bad if it was completely this side. So I broke it up with a glass window and some stairs like so. And then on the interior, I've decided to break up the blue in there with more purple. So doing a purple roof. I'm still working on that, but blood magic takes forever, so I'm not going to do anything up here, but this is finished. Just want to kind of point that out. And I am going to do that down here as well. I think it looks really nice. It's a nice contrast. It kind of goes with the theme of the place. The gray, purples, and blues. So all in all, I think it's going to look great. Just got to kind of finish it up. So just an aside, I told you I'd finish that house eventually, and it's pretty much done. Anyways, what we can do is we can come down here, and this servo, we can tell it whitelist essence. No, that's not going to work. Can't I... do that? No? Okay, well, whatever. It should work. It shouldn't be a problem. Like, we shouldn't see anything other than essence. I'm going to put a single bucket in here. And it won't spawn anything until it has a mob spawner. But, you know what? We could just attach to that. That is on main. It is sending... you know, let's just attach it to that. That'll work. So, we'll just do something like so. And I need more fluid ducts. That way we can save on a tesseract. Let's go ahead and craft like 30 more of those, just in case. Okay, so yeah, we are going to be spawning villagers, and as long as this room is dark, we will get essence, so it should not be a problem. Oops, I missed. Ignore that, and we can get rid of essence and conveyor belts. So if we come back over here, we should see, well, first off, I want to, no, oh man, that's a bummer. So okay, let's go ahead and let's not do that again. So we're gonna need another safari net, which is not difficult to make. Just some ender pearls and a gas tier. We have plenty of those. And this time we're not gonna throw it on the ground, but we need to grab the last villager, which we have in here from the last millennium. We're going to put him in here. We're going to just spawn one. And let's make sure this is off. Okay, it is. And that's good enough. You are a blood magic. I'm going to keep you. Anyways. Hey. Okay, maybe I'm not going to keep you. Anyways, we have another villager. And I'll throw that in there. Why not? In case we need more nether stars. I had stuff to make more nether stars, and I don't remember if I needed them or not. Oh well. Anyways, we should be able to come back over here and see this guy is full of essence. He is. Perfect. So we literally put this in there, and he'll start spawning villagers. So we just need to clean up the rest of this. And I think something I want to do... Why are they getting hurt? Oh, because they're falling, obviously. So we can kind of look at them and all that kind of fun stuff. But something I kind of want to do is... let's do it right here. 1, 2, 3... And I want to grab some glass. And you know what? Let's use the purple stained glass. We've had this for a while. Let's use it. Hey, get in there. 1, 2, 3. And this is just so that we can kind of see. Anyways, let's turn the tesseract off. And I realize that's going to cause issues with light. But we can just move those torches up. And that looks halfway decent. So, let's do a test. We have 26,355. We're going to kill exactly one of these guys. 28,355. So we get 2,000 blood for each of these guys, which is going to make my life a lot easier making life shards. So that was the big thing I wanted to do today. So let's clean up our inventory a little bit. And now it is time. I decided let's go ahead and use one of the Primordial Pearls. Before we get to the Eldritch Blood Orb, I know that I'm going to need to get at least 2 more, so let's just go ahead and go for it. And I was looking at the quest book, which, by the way, we have 3 quests completed? I'm assuming Mob Hunter, yeah. So, oh, we also killed spiders. Okay, well, I don't care. So, Thaumaturgy, there is the Soul Beacon, which is going to give us a solar panel 6, which is nice. Then there's the Mirrored Amulet, which we're going to have to make. Or we can do the animation wand focus. And I think this is what we want to do, because that's going to unlock a quest somewhere else. So, in order to make this guy, we're going to need Fabrico, Humanus, Motus, and Spiritus. So Fabrico, Humanus, Motus, and Spiritus. So Fabrico, we're good. Humanus, we need more. Motus... I don't see any Motus. Nope, no Motus, so we're going to have to do that, and Spiritus. We have plenty of Spiritus. So, what's something that gives us Motus? Golems, trapdoors, bees. Okay, so bees wouldn't be terrible. Golems, void upgrades. There's a lot of things. Golem animation powder, golems in general, cores, reed rods, conveyor belts. Hey, conveyor belts. I have a ton of those. So let's cook them up. That's going to give us a lot of Motus, so that should be fine. And then we're also going to need more Humanus. So how can we get that? Oh, any like rotten flesh or zombie heads, any mob heads it looks like. So I have 22 witch heads. I have, can we scan one of these? Alright, that will work. Let's do 16 of those. And then we just have to wait. So, in order to make this guy, we're going to need all of the golem upgrades, which we've already made. We made those last time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blood syringes and 2 blood syringes and 2 cores. And those look so weird on the pedestals. But that should be fine. And then the Primordial Pearl in the center. Now let's take the Arcane Abacus, and Total Instill will be fine. So literally as soon as we get all that stuff, we can do it, and it'll be easy. It'll be fine. It'll be great. And everything will work fine. So this is going to take forever because it takes so long for the altar to actually feed these guys. But let's kind of look around and see if we can't get... I do wonder... you know what, let's come back over here while we're waiting on things to burn. I wonder what can we get. Let's get rid of this armor, and let's grab a... That's an ocelot safari net. Let's grab another safari net, and the reason being, I want to capture a blood magic guy. And we're gonna see just what he can give us. So we're gonna let a bunch of these guys spawn. That is a tree guy. That's a normal guy. That's a Thaumcraft guy. You know what? Out of curiosity, let's grab you. I'm gonna bring you up and over here. So let's just grab some emeralds. We have plenty of emeralds, so it's not that big of a deal. And I want to see what your trades are, just to see if there's anything worthwhile. Oh, come on, level up already. And... No? You got the sparklies. You got the sparklies again. So I have no idea. Anyways, how's this doing? Still working. Okay. We can get a mana bean. Go ahead and grab that. You got sparklies now? Hey, don't run away from me. I know you're excited, but... I guess let's buy another one and see if you do something else. So it gives you a random mana bean, which is kind of cool. These will give you... they kind of switch, but you eat them. And I believe it hurts you a little bit. It's dissolving. I guess I'm dissolving. Reciprocation. A V-Store stone. 2, 3, 4, 5... But you can do stuff with mana beans. You can actually melt them down in the crucible to get very little essentia, but it is random. Purifying bath salts, that's kind of nice. That's a halfway decent trade. And anything else? I don't think so, but yeah. Let's just end him. Are these guys mad at me? They don't even know. So I want to see if we can get a blood magic guy and just see what kind of trades he gives us. You are a... Right, you're a... this mod. Mind Factory Reloaded. There's a bunch of these guys. Alright, well, let's make this easy. So something else you could do, the cultists look weird in there. Something else we could do is melt them down. They would give us emeralds, but we don't really need emeralds all that badly. And evidently, it doesn't see them as something to harvest. So, we're going to have to kill them all. Manually. Anyways, let's spawn some more in. And see what all we can get. So, nope, nope. Another Thaumcraft dude. And I wonder if there's a guy that would trade you for Elorium. I doubt it. B guy. Can get some combs from him. And we'll just stand over here. Another B guy. But most of these guys aren't really anything that we care about. So another B guy. That's not bad. There we go. You. Alright, and the rest of you. The rest of you all die. Okay, cool. So, what does Mr. Blood Magic Dude have for us? Gluttony Shards for... Okay. I have a few of those, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are actually pretty easy to get. So give me another trade. I don't want to give you more Gluttony Shards. They are easy to get, but they're not that easy. So that is still working. Are we out of fuel or something? Or is it just taking a while? It's just taking a while. You know what? Let's make this go a little bit faster. I'll put these guys in here, and that will be fine. So, you want more Gluttony Shards. Well, I don't really see us using these. But you get them by going into the nether and eating, so it's not that bad of a trade. So do that, and let's check on everything. So Humanus, we're 35. Modus, we're good. Fabrico, and Spiritus. Perfect. Alright, what's your next trade? 5 for a gas tier. I'll take you up on that. It's not that great of a trade, but it is kind of nice. We have 72 gas tiers, so it's not that big of a deal. Wand Focus Fire. And here I thought you were a blood magic dude. I mean, I'm pretty sure you are. Considering you wanted Gluttony Shards. You're probably a... oh, it's probably Forbidden Magic dude. But let's get a diamond, I guess. I will take it. Diamonds are easy enough to get anyways, so... Never scan that? Okay. You can give us another trade. Ooh, Greed Shards. I will take 2 sets of those. So Greed Shards... I don't remember how to get those. We can get them from Alchemy because of the modifications of this mod pack. But I think the actual way to get them is when you use looting in the nether. I think. And then Wrath Shards for an emerald. Okay, that's not worth it. You're a dead man. Anyways. Let's get on with this. So, do we have the Humanus yet? We're almost there. Let's go ahead and go sleep. And, yeah. A lot of the rest of the series is going to be kind of just trying to get things taken care of. I want to go ahead. We're going to make a new portal today, and we're going to test it out. So, we're going to need some dirt. I don't know why I keep shift clicking those. We're going to need some dirt. And I have already made the portal in the boxes. I made 2 of them. I've got the Eldritch Eyes. We've got Wand Power. So we have all of this stuff. So that's not an issue. In order to make another portal, we're going to need the Angel Block again. And that's about it. So, yeah. That is all we need. But I've been working between episodes with B&A. We have 118 buckets in there, another 18 buckets in there. Just letting these guys kind of go, do their thing. And I can always speed it up by getting more bees. But honestly, it doesn't matter too much to me. I know that I have a lot of number of items. We have a lot of agrarian bees, so we could take some of these and smelt them down, but it really doesn't matter. We could always make more hives and smelt down the princesses. That is another possibility. We only really need one pure, so any other princesses we could easily smelt up, and you get a lot more B&A from the princesses than the drones. But is it worth it? Not really. Anyways, we should be there with all of our Essentia. 82. Alright, let's do this. Let's make the wand core of animation. And so it's going to go crazy. It's going to do its thing. And honestly, it shouldn't cause any problems. This should be pretty straightforward, pretty easy. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So let's see how quickly we can fill up this guy. Because that's something else that we're going to want to do. So this is... Hey, we got an emerald. Let's just go ahead, get rid of some of this stuff, and dump it in here. Actually, not the... the bow's fine, whatever. But yeah, so we have... not very much, so let's see how long it takes me to fill this up again. And it's already to the point of getting another life shard. That is amazing. Alright, so that's going to be a lot quicker for me. So hopefully next episode we'll have everything together to get the Transcendent Blood Orb. It is going to require a lot of runes. I will probably lay those down and get everything kind of prepared with that between episodes, just because that is kind of tedious work. Making runes should not be a problem. Okay, it's almost done. It's over halfway done. So yeah, once we have this, it should unlock another quest. What that quest is, I don't know. It might be part of the end quest, but it might not be. I don't know. Something else I need to kind of figure out and do is we need to, at some point, once we're done with bees completely, we're going to completely cut off power to everything except for the laser drill, because that's going to be important to get the Eulorium, to get the cyanite ingots, and here we go. So those two go first, and then all the little augment things, and we're going to lose the Primordial Pearl. I'm like 95% sure about this, which is the bummer, because if we still had that, then we could make more stuff, but I'm pretty sure this will be a loss, and we just get this core, this one animation core thing, focus, that I'm never going to use, but we have it. So first thing to do, throw it on the ground, look at it, and there we go. So that makes, this is a golem producing item. Basically you put it on your wand, and then you will be able to turn pretty much any block into a golem, but we don't use golems, so it's kind of useless. Anyways, there's the quest. So have we unlocked anything else? So that is still the irrigation. I will complete that one of these days. Probably the last episode. Mystical Blood still has one. Thaumaturgy has one. Applied Engineering. So that did not actually give us anything yet. Probably one of the prerequisites for the last quest. So Thaumic Cake. I don't even know what the Thaumic Cake does. I know it's in here. So the Thaumic Cake, Infused a cake with longevity enhancing magic. And it will repair itself. Okay, so basically, it's a normal cake, but it lasts longer, and it doesn't decay, like, it self-regenerates, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to grab everything we need in here. That's fine. We're going to want some blocks. We don't need our book. We're going to want a good number of blocks and a good number of torches. So let's just grab 2 stacks should be fine. Cobblestone. Let's get a little bit more. And alright, well, let's make my life easier as well. Let's get a wand of building. And it is time. So where is this at? This is at basically negative 700. So let's go to negative, about 2,000. So this is going to be a little bit of a flight, but we need to go really, really, really far away. And we're going to go this direction, because why not? I don't know if there's anything out here. Can I put a waypoint here? Do I have a waypoint? Okay, I do have a waypoint. So let's go to like negative 7. We got to go to at least negative 17,000. Probably want to go to more. And then let's go to about negative 2,000. We're going to build a little platform. We're going to activate everything, and I have my Thaumcraft armor on. Okay, let's build the platform, because we're going to go through, and I will come back and do this between episodes, because you guys don't really need to see me clear another dungeon, Eldritch Dungeon, but we need more Primordial Pearls. So let's try to just go straight out here. So 15. Do we want to go to like 18? And what we're gonna do is, on camera, I want to go through the portal, just to see what's on the other side, and make sure that we are not gonna just instantly die, because that would be bad. And then we'll go from there. So let's go to 18. So this is 1,000 blocks away. Put an angel block down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Break that. And there we go. Let's go ahead and use the portal in a box. There is the Eldritch altar. We're going to light this up. Let's go ahead and place down our ender chest, which I've never actually scanned. Thick fog appears, and one guy shows up. Anything else? We will be putting our wand away. We don't have much food, but that's fine. We're going to be putting everything away. And then there we go. So let's put everything away, except for like some cobblestone and a handful of torches, but including our armor and our baubles. And we're going to go in. So, thing that can happen that would be bad. If we die here, we are, well, no, we have an ender chest. And this is a new dungeon. Perfect. Let's block this off. Block this off. And it worked. So if we look at the journey map, we can see that way over here was the original dungeon. We're at a new dungeon. So let's go through. I got withered. So I'll probably want to keep the wand on us. But let's just grab all this stuff and torches. Some of this stuff I don't really care too much about. Let's put our wand back on. Let's put all this stuff back on. And I am going to head back home. But before I do anything else, let's go ahead and journey map and waypoint this. New Dungeon 2 save. Cool. So I could probably teleport there. I'm not going to. But I am going to get prepared. I'm going to go through that dungeon. I'm going to try to between episodes. And I'll be honest, I'm going to be pretty busy in the next week. Going out of town for a weekend. But hopefully I can get some more stuff done before the next episode. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm going to try to get another Primordial Pearl. I will probably bring you guys in for the boss fight. Because why not? And after that, we'll do more Thaumcraft stuff. We will kind of try to finish up Blood Magic and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a good bit done. There's still a lot more to do, but we'll get there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!